Hello guys, and welcome to episode 6 of my Total War Warhammer playthrough, playing as the Wood Elves on hard difficulty. And today, well, we're going to be continuing from incorporating all of the Elven factions. We're going to be completing our Elven Council in order to get these different positions. So, Herald of the Hunt, Warden of the Wildwood, and Starlight Craftsman. Now, ideally, what I want to do is have Trellan as the Herald of the Hunt, because I believe the Wild Hunt event makes the army really strong, and she's like my only second army at the moment, and she has some really cool units. I really want to sort of give her some, like, even more units. Maybe some Wildwood Rangers would be awesome, like a couple Wildwood Rangers, a couple Eternal Guard. Maybe just a four Eternal Guard. We don't necessarily need these Wildwood Rangers yet. Yeah, let's just go for four of those. And what I'm going to do is we're going to get rid of these Hawk Riders. Orion is moving towards Karakern because I want to take that for myself. And then I might declare war on Karakern just so that I can take Midgal or Maidal von Galbarak, which is a dwarven stronghold, and then I'll attack the Empire. Lots of provinces for me to take. Not really threatened on my southern border. Not really threatened on my northern border because I'm basically friendly with the Bretonnians now. So yeah, I can focus on the Empire, I think, and that's what I'm probably going to do next. We've already taken like a couple of their provinces by the looks of things, like Helmgart and Alhart. These foraging groves in Helmgart, probably not the best idea, so I'm probably going to delete that and get another waystone there. We'll have to see who really declares war on us, because we definitely became like 10 times more powerful. And we're actually much closer to getting level 4 of the Oak of Ages. So, who knows what will happen. We're just making such good progress in this campaign.
Grave news, my lord. Word is spreading across the land of a dark power rising in the northern wastes. The armies of chaos are on the move. They surely plan to invade the world of mortals once again. Prepare your defenses well, for the forces of chaos spare no one in their quest for bloodshed.
And here we go, the rise of chaos. Dire tidings from the north. The tendrils of chaos writhe and reach out from the accursed wastes, tainting the land and sowing dissent. Their corrupt forces wax ever stronger, and now their agents are abroad, spreading the foul corruption of their malign gods. On their heels come bands of marauding warriors, led by the most zealous of the Chaos Lords, eager to wreak destruction in the name of the ruinous powers. And all the while, ever more warriors flock to some focal point in the Chaos Wastes, a nexus of power which transcends their petty rivalries and impels them to join with the numberless horde. Doom approaches, and it is only in the strength that any hope may be found. Okay, so Children of Eternity, another new event. The Asrai have long had a patchy relationship with the denizens of the forest. Whilst often the two people get along harmoniously, there have been issues. Lately, malevolent dryads have taken to kidnapping elven children for fun. When brought to justice, they remain unrepentant. It is their forest, they say. To burn them would anger the forests, but surely they must be made to pay for their crimes against the Asrai. So we can either send them to the Wildwood and get +6 for all units, or we can burn them and get +8 leadership. I think we'll go for the extra melee attack, send them to the Wildwood. Okay, this lady is more than ready to move on. So what I'm going to do is probably take her towards Wissenberg, or we'll get her over the border anyway. And we now have 12 amber. I don't know where the hell that all came from. Wow. Okay. By the way, we do need to choose the last of these. Which one do we not have? So we've got the Wild Hearth. And we have the War Dance Vessels. So this one can be the Starlight Forge. Yeah, that's the only one we don't have yet. And then the King's Glade, we do need to build a new building. Now ideally, I want to build vineyards in every single province, and then have one of these provinces have a one of these, the Winter's Barrel House, because it gives plus 20% income to all regions in adjacent provinces. So if we go to a Winter's if we do it in this one and in this one, then that will give it to 3 each way, and we'll get loads and loads of money for that. Awesome. So yeah, that's a good idea. In the meantime though, I need to sort out my public order. Tempted to go for this craftsman tree. Yeah, we're going to get the craftsman tree. And then what I'm going to do is move the Lyric into another one of these provinces.
Finding pathways.
Lady of the Glade.
Right, and Trallon in the meantime, right, she needs to head towards the crag halls of Findol, because I want to sort out the public order, really. And then after that, she can jump across to Wissenberg in 2 turns using the wild routes. But what we're going to do is move to Karakian, and we're going to take that. Now there is some greenskins here, as Hag the Slaughterer. We are losing money this turn, but I don't actually care too much about that. So here we are going to build another waystone, I think. Just so that we have the defensive forces in those provinces that are a bit far-reaching, to say the least. And I'm going to bring Darthu to the edge of the province. We're just going to leave him there. I think I might bring Dodan away from the Redhorn tribes now. And what I'm going to do is talk to Baston. I'm going to
the lady grants you safe passage in these lands.
Ask them for a military alliance, maybe. Actually, we'll go for defensive alliance and military access. I don't necessarily want to go for military alliance just yet.
Bow before the rightful lords of this land, and I'll hear your demands.
Maybe we'll go for military access there as well. Okay, that should help us with our diplomacy and our relations over time.
Greetings. We may not.
I really kind of want to
get
get a non-aggression pact with these guys. If I could see how much I need to offer them for that to be a thing. No. Okay, what if I offered them like 8,000? Just want to see this. I gave them all my cash. They still wouldn't have a non-aggression pact with me. Well, there you go. I guess that's it for this turn. Let's move on. Now there is actually a guy in my lands, like a chaos guy. He's spreading chaos shit. I need to sort that out. But in the meantime, a green-skinned Wah. Where is that? That's down here. Okay, no, don't need to worry about that. I think it's really going to be coming for us anytime soon. Let's get Dodan to try and kill Talsin, an exalted hero of the chaos. I don't want him in my lands.
Absolutely not.
That was a failure.
Ready to serve.
Okay, so Orion, we're going to jump over this wall.
Cause.
Next turn we will take Karakhin, and then we will move on to attack the nation of Karakhin.
Azray.
As for the halls of Findle, what was I going to build? Ah, yeah. We're going to build Vinter's barrel houses on both sides. And once those are built, I believe our income should rocket upwards. I'm going to build the Sculptor's Cavern as well, just so that we get the +3 public order in the King's Glade, and that will mean that we're getting +1 per turn. Now down here, I need to be careful actually, because it looks like
The Empire.
Estelia are on my borders.
You need me?
I'm going to leave Trelan in the Halls of Findal for now. We need to get Deluric into Val's Anvil.
Proud daughter of Athel Lauren.
Zerthu and Trelan are basically just doing nothing at the moment. But ideally what I want to do is once I've taken these two here, I can start pushing back up towards Altdorf. I might actually bring Orion round with another second massive army and just attack Altdorf. If I can catch the Empire off guard,
You do well to kneel before me.
then
Oh, I thought those
I
were your
should be able
knees.
to win that war very easily.
Mistake.
Now they want me to join against the Greenskins. Again, no, I'm not going to join that war. The Warriors of Chaos still moving through my lands.
My lady informs me.
These guys want me to join a war against Musalon. I'm not going to do that, just because they have two massive armies as well. Wow, it looks like they might get destroyed. Daith is available again. Go ahead and try and assassinate this guy.
I can't.
Another failure.
Protector of the oak. Yes.
Oh, okay. The Greenskins have taken that from me. Maybe it is time to go to war with the Greenskins, or maybe I should just forget about that, move the other direction and deal with Musalon, because Musalon are messing up my trade. I think we're going to jump back across. I'm going to leave that be.
Defender of Athel Lauren.
Okay, we're also going to bring back Darthu, because we do need to deal with Musalon. I knew we might do eventually. But the Red Duke here, with his awesome armor, is an issue.
Lady of the Glade at your service.
Alright, I'm going to move to the
Going
Waterfall
forward.
Palace.
Can I offer assistance?
Sort out the public order there briefly. We've got the Warden of the Wildwood available, so what I'm going to do is maybe put Deluric there, because then he can sort out Val's Anvil. And we might then be able to Put Daith in Trickster's Mask. So, you know, I don't want to do that. Ah, that's annoying. So I want to put that one there. That one there. And I want to put Tralan back as the Elder Speaker. But I can't do it this turn because I messed that up.
Blade Lord, at your service.
Okay. So far, so good. Let's end the turn. It looks like Castle Baston is going to get wrecked by the Red Duke. I need to keep trying to assassinate that dude who's in our lands. Well, they're moving back. Maybe they signed a peace treaty. Eldrazar, Lord of Blades. That's finished. Right, let's put Tralan back as the Elder Speaker. Should I have done that? I don't even know. Who's got an army? I need to work out who's got an army. So Darthy, Tralan, and Orion, yeah. So we only have 3 armies. But I do need a Herald of the Hunt, ideally. And it could be Tralan. Right, anyway, let's try and assassinate this guy. A critical failure. Dodan is dead for 5 turns.
God King of the Deep.
Just what I didn't want to happen, but it did. Okay, so let's get Orion over here.
You dare ask this of me?
And basically, what I'm going to do is just sort of fast forwarded my plans for the Empire by the Greenskins taking Karakhan before me. Because now all it means is I'm going to attack Musalon over here and get rid of them as a threat. And then I'm just going to move my armies up to Altdorf, take Altdorf, and then destroy the rest of the Empire. Yeah. Not sure why my relations are deteriorating.
Safe passage in these. Welcome to fair Bretonia.
I'm going to get a defensive alliance with Leonis. And yeah, these undead, I really need to get rid of them.
King in the woods. The forest calls.
You called?
So why is that so bad? Like, these events, -8. I'm pretty sure that's just the hard difficulty. Oh no, the difficulty level is giving us -2. So events are giving us -8. Oh, that's the Confederation effects. Oh, okay, so we should be fine soon. We should be absolutely fine. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so next turn we lose the Federation effects, or Confederation effects. Cool.
I advise you to
Oh, we're
seek
not
ways to further your
researching
methods of
technologies. Thank you for reminding me, game. I guess we'll go for Lilith the Maiden, because then we want to go for Asroyan the Creator.
These are dark times.
Awesome. So I don't need to worry too much about public order, which means that Tralan can be leader of the Wild Hunt. So next turn I've got to change the officers about again. And I guess what I'll do, I'll keep Deluric as Warden of the Wildwood. What about Daith? I just want to see what these guys... have as their skills. But I can't. That's annoying.
You called?
Okay, well, we'll move on to the next turn anyway. Not much else I can do for this turn. I don't really want to move Durthu. Not until Orion catches up. That Chaos guy is leaving, so I guess I don't need to assassinate him anymore. Alright, Embouchure discovered. And knowledge of the ancestors. The Wood Elves of the Moonspring Glades, ever interested in unearthing truths about their ancestry, have struck upon a trove of information buried deep beneath the forest. The scriptures they have uncovered seem to date all the way back to the Great Voyage, when the elves travelled from Ulthuan and established themselves in Athol Loren. The information contained therein will help shape the future of all Astrai. So I think Ulthuan is basically there's like out here on the sea, to the left side of the sea, like going westward. I think there's the big elven island is out there. But we're just the Wood Elves.
Orion!
Okay, so with Orion here, and public order sorting itself out now, what we can do is move on.
Yes.
So we'll set him into fast move, and we're going to head towards Musalon with the help of Tralan and Darthu. So they're just all going to go in that direction. And we're going to sort out this stuff now. So Tralan can be the Herald of the Hunt. And that's minus 10% upkeep for Wild Riders. And recruitment costs for Wild Riders reduced as well. So it might be worth getting some Wild Riders with her. Then for the Elder Speaker. Not sure what I want to do for the Elder Speaker. I guess what I might do is get a new Lord. So we'll get Findol. He can be the Elder Speaker. And for Starlight Craftsman, we can have Katra, considering she is useless. Okay. Good stuff. So probably worth recruiting another Lord. I think it's... who was it? Took up Findol. Okay. Gonna get Findol. And the Crag Halls of Findol. And at the moment, he's just an absolute beast of a melee fighter. So,
What do you need?
yeah, we're just gonna buy him some dudes.
I will see it done.
And what I really want is to obviously unlock level 3 here, the hall. And then I want to gain access to the Forest Dragon, because I really want to show you guys a Forest Dragon. They are so cool. But we should have some fights coming up anyway. I know it's been a while since we've actually done a battle because I've been auto-resolving so much. But when the auto-resolve bar is so far in our favour, there's no point in doing otherwise, especially on harder difficulties where you're just putting yourself at an unfair advantage. Well, an unfair disadvantage, I should say.
The mighty Deepwood welcomes you beneath it.
So these guys want a military alliance. This will give us Amber. I'm actually going to accept that. Only because soon there's not going to be any real wars they're going to be able to drag us into. The Redhorn tribe was destroyed. The Wild Hunt has begun. So the Wild Hunt. Orion, King in the Woods and Master of the Wild Hunt, is reborn anew. On the eve of the vernal equinox, the elite Wild Riders select a candidate to bear the mantle of the immortal Elven King for the year ahead. Now that Queen Ariel has done her secret work, Orion storms back into the world once more. As ever, he immediately calls a wild hunt to clear the forest of undesirable outsiders. The herald of the hunt sounds the horn, signalling the elves and the forest spirits to fight in Athelloren's defence, a primal urge to expel the forest enemies that none can ignore. So the herald of the hunt army now is receiving the effects of the wild hunt. So this lady here now has the effects of the wild hunt, which is this. So turns remaining 10, and she gets an extra 20% campaign map movement range, plus 15% charge bonus, plus 10 leadership, minus 20% for upkeep for all units, and plus 100 income from raising settlements, and also a weapon strength of plus 15% for melee infantry units, which is absolutely fantastic, especially considering we have these war dancers. So what I'm going to do is we're going to move Tralan along with Darthu towards Musalon. Then what we can do is have Orion follow up. And there we go. That's pretty much everything done. Now for Findel, I got him a few Eternal Guards so he can improve the public order here. And later on we'll build him into another full army. But for now,
Can I offer assistance?
we're just going to allow him to upgrade these Eternal Guard with the experience he's getting from his council position as Elder Speaker. Might be worth Deluric getting some Wildred Rangers just because they are much cheaper for him than anyone else. But they do cost a lot to upkeep, and I'd rather just have the income at the moment. So I think next turn what we're going to do, we'll declare war on Musalon. I'll use Orion to take on this army, Bertrand Le Saracen, and then we'll take on the Red Duke with Tralan and Durthu. And Tralan can cede to settlement so that she can get the extra 100% income from raising when we destroy Musalon. Okay, so let's move on to the next turn.
Proud daughter of...
Why do you cling to the deeds of Lot?
They want me to join the war against Musalon. I don't want to do that yet.
My lady welcomes the brave.
These guys want me to join that war as well. I'm not going to just yet. Mainly because I don't want them to attack me before I want to attack them. So the Brayherds have come again. Not entirely sure where they are, but I'm pretty sure one will spawn to the bottom left down here, and that could be an issue. Right, so now what I'm going to do is say to Baston, I'm going to be like, yo, be my ally. I will join the war against Musalon if you pay me money. So demand payment. How much can I demand? Cool.
Lord of the forest.
So we're going to take them out of Force March,
Of course.
and we're going to make this attack.
On my way. I fear no one.
Here we go. So us versus Bertrand Le Saracen. And we're going to take on Crypt Ghouls, Skeleton Warriors, Zombies, and Skeleton Spearmen. But unfortunately, guys, this has been my time, so we're going to have to leave it here. And then in the next episode, I'll fight this one on the battle map for another epic battle. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.